And he is with Coffee Obsessed and Blessed. And this is a food truck that offers amazing breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, and coffees.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did I miss anything?
That's about it. We do offer some Italian sodas and teas as well.
Okay.
Like sweet, unsweet tea, and we also have flavorings to do for our teas, but our main focus is our coffee and our sandwiches.
Okay. Tell me about your coffees.
So our coffee is unlike any other coffee you'll find in the area. That's kind of what we went to with the whole experience of this coffee is we travel to Austin and Houston and not places so close like everybody else is getting. We wanted that different product for us. So we found a roaster in Austin who actually goes and picks up beans fresh from the ocean every other weekend from the farmers directly. So we have a very fresh product that comes to us in a quick amount of time and not sitting on shelves. So we do offer a lot better of a quality of product than a lot of people can get around here.
Yeah. Well, that's important.
Absolutely.
I mean, I buy beans and grind them, and I have to be really aware of when they're not so fresh anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
And I put lots of those little, what are they called? Desiccant?
Yes.
In my coffee because I'm so afraid it's going to go stale on me. I don't know if that even helps, but
it does help. It'll definitely help you out. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you get a good quality bean, you don't have to worry about that. If you get a bean like the ones that we've chosen, it's so fresh that, I mean, we can't even keep it on the shelves long enough for it to go bad and be able to have that taste that you need that Dickens for to cover it up.
Right. Okay, so you have coffees just like another coffee shop. Is there, so lattes?
Yes, man. I can do any coffees, hot, iced. I have several different flavors to choose from. We can do fraps, lattes, flat whites, breves, pretty much anything else you can get from any other place we can recreate here on the trailer.
So what is a flat white?
Flat white is just a coffee with regular espresso and smooth milk. No foam, no anything else, just smooth hot milk over espresso shots. And it leads for a very smooth but very powerful taste because it is espresso at the end of the day. So it does get you going, but it is a very smooth espresso drink.
Okay. What about, you use whole milk or do you have a selection of milks? How does that work?
So we do use whole milk for the most part, but we know not everyone can handle milk. So we do also have milk alternatives. We have oat milk, soy, and almond milk. We're also recently kind of jumping into like the 1% range because we have some people that have asked for like the non-fat option as well, less fat. And with the sugar-free flavors, the less fat milk, it does lead to a better coffee experience for people who are looking to not have all the sugar and stuff like that in the mornings.
So tell me, what do you drink?
What do I drink? I am a red eye fan. That is shots of espresso over black coffee. Some people like a little cream, a little flavor in it. Not me. I am a black coffee person. I want it as strong and coffee as I can get. But doing this has actually changed me to where now I also enjoy we have a vanilla chai that we have. It is so good. Never thought I'd be a chai person. My sister, who is our main barista here, has changed me. She's definitely made me like the sweeter bit of coffees. I wasn't that way ever. I've always been a black coffee, but slowly but surely after trying some of this, I'm like, okay, I can drink this too. It's really good.
I'm a chai fan too. If I order a vanilla chai, then can I get it with coffee in it?
Absolutely. So we have, it's called a dirty chai latte. And it's a chai latte. You can choose between either vanilla or spiced. And it comes with shots of espresso in it. It's so good. Now we also have a customer that gets the dirty chai, but he likes his blended frap style. So we put all that in the blender, mix it up with ice, give it that nice creamy, smooth, icy feel to it. So it's really, really good.
Put that down. I want that in my order.
All right.
Okay, so tell me how y'all got started. This is obviously a food truck.
Right.
So tell me the story.
Okay, well, So it's a family-owned restaurant, business, food truck, whatever you want to call it. Me, my dad, my mom, and my sister all went in together on it. We'd actually been talking about starting up a family restaurant for 20 plus years now. It's always been a dream of ours to have a family-owned restaurant. A couple of years ago, we kind of jumped into it and we were gonna go head full of steam into it, and COVID hit. Slowed us all down, obviously, put us on the back burners of that. My mom recently retired from her job. My sister just had her third kid, and I was ready for a change in pace. My dad was ready for a change in pace. He was doing bricklaying, commercial jobs, stuff like that. And you know, we were like, if we're gonna do it, now is the time to do it. And so took about 8 months of planning and getting all of our permits and everything. But as of January, we were able to open up starting then, and we've been open ever since.
Okay, so definitely a family business.
Absolutely.
Definitely, you know, everything comes from your heart. So you have food.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were telling me about the waffles, which is the bread for your breakfast and lunch sandwiches.
Yes, ma'am. So
and tell me, they want to hear. They want to hear all about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is, most of our sandwiches we do on a 5th generation sourdough waffle. We can also do it on Texas toast for those people that aren't a big fan of the waffle idea. That is not a sweet waffle. It is a sourdough waffle. My great-great-grandmother brought the sourdough starter from Ireland in around 1909, and we've been rejuvenating it ever since then.
Right.
So as far as we know, it's over 100 years old as far as the starter goes, but it could go back farther than that.
Right.
The only thing that we know is that she brought it with her when she came to America from Ireland.
Yeah.
So it's been a very big thing in our family. So when we decided to open a family restaurant and give people something you can't get anywhere else, what else could we do other than coffee? Any other coffee place that you go to offers some type of food, some type of breakfast item, something to go along with coffee. Everybody wants coffee and something to eat with it. So we were in the process of throwing around cookies and muffins, and my dad said, hey, we have something that no one else has. And we all were like, well, what are you talking about, Dad? He said, in the refrigerator. There's sourdough starter that's over 100 years old, and no one else around here that we know of has it. You're right, Dad. Let's try it. And it's been a huge hit.
Yeah. So these waffles look like a waffle that I would buy at the store, like in a package, but they smell amazing, and they're fresh, and they're sourdough.
Yes.
So
yeah, it's not like the regular Eggo waffle you'll buy from the store or anything like that. It does have a very hearty taste to it. It's not a sweet taste. And I mean, in a batch that makes almost 200 waffles, we use less than 2 cups of sugar in it. So it's not a sweet taste, and that's what kind of makes those sandwiches so much better, is you do have that heartier taste to it, not that sweet, sticky taste. It's just a very good vessel for sausage, bacon, whatever you want to put on it.
I'm so excited. So today I ordered a BLT with egg.
Yes, ma'am.
And I cannot wait to eat it. My mouth is watering just talking about it. I watched you make a couple sandwiches for customers, and everything just smelled and looked amazing.
Good.
And done with a lot of care.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the most important part. You can go anywhere. Obviously, we're not the only coffee place in Sherman, Denison, Pottsboro, in our area. There's at least 9 other coffee spots that we can sit here and name off. What makes us different than anywhere else is our big thing, and that's what we were reaching for. And that's the perspective that we wanted, is what's going to make you stop going to those places and come see us. And that is the friendliness from all of us. That's the care and the attention that we put into not only our coffee, but our food and our customers when they're there at the window with us.
So you're a food truck, and you do move around.
Yes.
So how do I find out where you are and what area, where do you go to?
So the best place to find us and kind of keep up with us on where we are is on Facebook. We post every weekend on our calendar for the upcoming week. For the most part, we try to do 2 days in Pottsboro and the rest of the time in Sherman. But depending on events and things like that, we do travel around quite a bit. So every day is a new location for us pretty much. But we do try to stay in the same spots. We do a lot of work with First United Bank, where we're here today. We do a lot of work with them. They've been really helpful in getting us going and giving us more than one location to stop and park at. So always check on the First United Bank, Sherman and Pottsboro. Normally we're at one of those. If not, like I said, follow us on Facebook. And we do post where we're going to be at. We also have a copy of our menu on there as well, to where you can see that. We have our phone number, so that way you can call ahead and place orders, things like that as well. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We have a lady that comes, she works at a doctor's office, and she stops 3 days a week because she knows that she can call us on the way to work. It's ready when she gets there. She gives us her money, and she's on to work every morning, and she says it's just the best. So,
so in Sherman, you also sometimes are at United Bank?
Yes.
Or First United Bank?
First United Bank, yes, ma'am. We're at the First United Bank on 1417, and then also on Taylor Street. So we're at that big branch on Taylor, and then the smaller branch off 1417. But like I said, we do travel around quite a bit. So best place to follow us would be Facebook. And that, like I said, we do post our weekly schedule on there for everyone.
Awesome. And then one time I was coming by, and I saw you weren't here. You were. And I just pulled in the parking lot, looked, and you were down the street at the Goins
Lumber. Yes, ma'am.
So it was easy to find you.
Yes.
And you had it posted right there on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I can do that. I'll swing by. So come by, see Steven, his sister Cassie, and Pops, their dad, and place an order, try the food out. It's amazing.
Good. Yes. Try it out. I'm excited for you to eat that sandwich.
I can't wait.
It's good. I know you can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.